Hey everyone, it's Brandon. I just wanted to share with you a simple video. There's not a whole lot going on today. I've just been doing some sweeping, a little bit of raking, burning some leaves, burning some sticks, and right now I'm about to do some more cleaning in the Engawa. Uh, the Engawa is basically like the outer hallway that goes around the house. It's kind of inside but outside the house. Mine is enclosed because it has glass on the outside, but what I'm going to do right now is just go through and clear it out and then sweep it. I just want the outside hallway, the Engawa, to be completely clear and clean so that it's easy to move around the house. And after I get that clean, I want to build some steps right here. I'm in the kitchen right now, so I want to be able to just walk right in, walk up the steps and right into the Engawa in the house, no problem. And so I'll share that with you today. It's nothing really major. It's mostly cleaning, but I figured, what the hey, I'll share it with you. Outside, they're running a machine working on the fields. Looks like they've got some rice planting going on right in front of the house. I shot a little bit of footage of that, so I'll share that with you also. If you're interested in that, you can check it out at the end of this video. But for right now, let's get into the Engawa here and clean it up, okay? Let's go. Notice right here, this is the entrance to the Engawa from the daidokoro, or the kitchen. The floor right down here is where I cleaned up, and it's down to the concrete. And from here to there, there's no step. It's actually quite a large step. And in centimeters, from the floor up to here is 64 centimeters. That's a little over 2 feet. So that's a big step up, 2 feet to step from the floor all the way up. It's a little difficult. My knees aren't that great, so it's a little challenge for me. But I want to fix that so it's easier for me and other people to step in there. But as we look up, this entrance part right here, this floor right here is like what I call the potato chip floor, because it's just that really thin, like a 1/4 inch or 1/8 of an inch flooring that's been put on top of some cross pieces. And so if you step on that wood in between those support pieces, it's so spongy that if you put your weight on it, you'll literally go through. It'll just crack and break and you'll fall through. So I put these 2 pieces of wood here just temporarily so I can have something to safely walk on till I get to over here. And you can see in this area right here, this is where the bay window is. Let me actually move this up a little higher so you can see it. Okay. Where this light is coming in here, that's the bay window in the front of the house that kind of sticks out. And these are long planks of hardwood, and the support there is fine, so there's no problem with that. Once you cross over this threshold here, then this part of the Engawa that goes all the way around the house, it's wood that is laid this way, not longwise, but this way. And it goes all the way around the house to the Genkan on the opposite side. My goal for today is just to get all this junk cleaned up, get these bookshelves and chests moved into the rooms and out of the Engawa, and then to sweep it all up and get all that dust and dirt out of here as well as the trash. So let's go ahead and do that. Hey everyone! I did the same thing with this camera phone that I did when I first got it from Danny. I forgot to change it from time-lapse to regular video, and because of that, I just updated you for a few minutes in time-lapse. So it's just me talking really fast, looking really fast with no audio. I'll have to redo it now. So, come in. The good thing is that I can be more concise now. So, just the end of the video here, as you can see from the time lapse, if you watched it, I was able to clean the Engawa all the way around on all three sides and sweep it up. I want to mop it, but my stomach isn't feeling so well, so I figured I would just wait and do that at another time. So here we are. The thing is, everything is moved out and cleaned except for that one bookcase that's down there. It's filled with tons and tons of books, so it's very heavy. Because of my stomach and being tired, I'm not going to clean all those books out today. We'll do that another time. I was able to utilize this little cart again. This is like a dolly / hand truck kind of thing. It's just a cheap little thing that I got from Costco last year. I've been able to use it for a few different things, and it's come in handy. First of all, I used it for those two refrigerators, to move the two old refrigerators out of the kitchen. Then I can't talk today. I also used it to help move my stuff from my apartment to the house here. My refrigerator, my washing machine, and several boxes I was able to move downstairs and move into the house. And I've used it to move stuff around here. As you saw in the video, I used it to move a couple of dressers and some boxes. Very useful. But that last bookshelf that's in there, it's way too heavy to move with that. And I'm going to have to take the time later on to just take all those books out a few at a time and either chunk them or burn them if there's anything that appears important or worth something. Then I'll keep it, but otherwise it'll go into that burning pile that's going right now. Most of the day I've had a burn pile going because as I'm cleaning and stuff, I'm coming across all sorts of junk to burn. Also, I put a larger plank of wood down here, much better for walking right here. And later on, I plan on pulling up that crappy potato chip floor and replacing it with some hardwood that will match the rest of the floor. But anyway, slowly but surely, we're getting stuff done here. And when I say we, obviously I'm talking about me in the house, because there's no one else here. It's just us. Isn't that right? Two more things. One thing is, be sure to stick around after the end of this main part of the video, because you can see the footage that I shot of the tractors, or I don't know what to call it. It's like a rice planter machine. And they were using it right in front of the house earlier. I shot a little bit of video of it because I thought it was interesting, and I figured I'd share it with you. If you're interested in that, you can wait until the end of this video and watch that. The other thing is, yes, now I remember. I had a visit just yesterday from a new friend named Kai. Kai communicated with me a while back, actually, and said that he was in the process of buying a house in Miyoshi. Now, Miyoshi is north of here, but I'm actually quite close to the border of Miyoshi. I'm in Yoshiwara, and Yoshiwara is I guess you could say, the last place in Higashi Hiroshima. And, Toyosaka, it belongs to Toyosaka, so technically I'm in Toyosaka, but Yoshiwara is like the little area or village that's part of Toyosaka. It's the last place you can go through before you get to Miyoshi from this direction. So I'm in the northernmost part of Higashi Hiroshima. And anyway, Kai is just about a 5-minute drive from here. And he lives in Miyoshi. So he invited me, after he visited here, he invited me to come to his house and check it out. So I did that yesterday, and I shot some video So I'm gonna have to spend a little extra time editing that so that you can enjoy the video and see the good stuff and hear the things that he has to say without all of the really bad shots of the footage, because I was carrying this camera by hand and I think it's definitely much better than the other cameras that I have, but I want to try to edit it for you and stabilize it just so it's a little better, and if it's needed, because there were some times where we were outside and it was very windy, so I'm worried about the sound. I'll do what I can to clean it up, and I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. That's it. I'm gonna now try to go to town. I've been waiting all day for something to be delivered, and it hasn't been delivered yet. It seems that whenever I leave the house, Japan Post shows up. I'm not here. They leave me a card saying we missed you. And then when I do stay here all day long, they don't come. So, of course, that's the way it is when you're needing to be here for the delivery. But anyway, I'm going to wait a few more minutes, toss a couple more things into the fire to burn. And when that burns down, if they're not here, then I'm just going to go on to town and get the things that I need. That's it for now. I appreciate you guys being here, and I love you. I'll see you next time. Until then, arigatou gozaimasu, and thank you. じゃあね。